Hello again. This is Mirkov, and we're going to be doing today a quick draft. Dominaria. This is Magic the Gathering Dominaria. It's now 2 sets ago. We're going to go ahead and kick it right off. Alright. So let's get our bearings here. Uraguros, the empty one, is, pretty okay. Helm of the Host is also very good. And it's pretty much the two we're looking at. There's some okay cards like Call of the Cavalry, Land of War Elves, even Goblin War Chief in their right deck can be okay. Valid Omnivore. But this Helm of the Host, if I recall, is pretty good. So at the beginning of combat on your turn, you create a token that's a copy of the equipped creature. And it's not legendary, and it gains haste. So it's a bit expensive to equip, but this is a slower format. So we're definitely taking that. This can go in any deck. We'll be pretty happy. Let's see, what do we got here? Bunch of bad cards. Let's see, this... I've never actually played with this one. So when Rona enters the battlefield, you can exile a historic card from your graveyard. And you can cast exiled historic cards. Seems okay if you have a lot of historic. Saproling Migration is also fairly decent. Land of War Elves, pretty good. We might just go ahead and try to jump in on Land of War Elves. Though I don't know. Have some okay black cards. Maybe there's some something here in the black-blue. I don't seem to recall black-blue being that great. That's a risk. Might take just Land of War Elves. It's probably a little bit too conservative, but it's a good card. Call of the Cavalry is decent. Chainwalker, I think, is very, very good, but you do have to be kind of heavy in red. Cloud Reader Sphinx is okay. So it looks like we're between probably those three. Urza's Tome, yeah, Urza's Tome is okay. Actually, I'd even say it's fairly reasonable. Do kind of want to try this Chainwalker out, though. Though I don't really know if we can make that work. Might just take Call of the Cavalry. I'll take Chainwalker. I think out of all the 3 mana creatures, it's definitely the best. It's probably better than the Call of the Cavalry, but we'll find out. Of course, if we're playing red, this would be like a red-green. Gitu Chronicler becomes interesting. Curator's Ward is probably dumb. Guardians of Koilos is not great. Divination's probably fine. Yeah, I think I'd rather have Divination than the Curator Ward. But here I think probably just go for Chronicler. Maybe we can go with a cool red-green deck. Grow from the Ashes is going to help us do that. Other possible cards, maybe this Sanctum Spirit, which is so-so. Discard a historic card to get an Indestructible. Artificer's Assistant is, it's a nice 1/1 flyer. I'll take Grow from the Ashes. Here we've got pretty mediocre cards. Dark Bargain lets you put 2 cards into your hand. Let's draw 2 for black. Keldon Raider. Keldon Raider is actually probably going to be the pick here. Lets you discard a card to draw a card. Yeah, it's just a 4/3. I think that's fine. Here we've got maybe Voltaic Servant, Arcane Flight, Blink of an Eye. Actually, Blink of an Eye is pretty good to go this late. We also have this Warcry Phoenix, which is not amazing. But a 4-mana 2/2 in 2/2 flyer in red is not too bad, and it can come back. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Phoenix. It is not historic. It does make a little zappy kind of sound, though. Here we have either like Corrosive Ooze or this War Collar, which are about the same. Don't know which I prefer. I guess I prefer the War Collar because we could always end up cutting green. Cold Water Snapper is pretty big. Probably just take War Collar. Given this choice, unfortunately Goblin spells cost 1 less to play. Does not help with the Chain Whirler. But, you know, other than that, what do we have? Like a Primordial Worm, Radiating Lightning, really nothing else. Let's take the War Chief. It'll probably just get sideboarded. Gift of Growth here, I think is pretty good. Here we have maybe Gaia's Protector, or this Corrosive Ooze. Gaia's Protector is not good. Might just take the Ooze. Here we have Fervent Strike. You have +1, +0, First Strike, and Haste. That's pretty awkward. I think the Armament is probably better. +1, +1 in Reach. And we could take the Assistant and Scholar. So we're getting, I guess the AI is signaling blue is open. Fall of Thran is pretty cool, but don't think it's cool enough to make a switch. On the other hand, we have this Grune the Lonely King, or this Ballad, even Thorn Elemental, though I think if we're going to get Thorn Elemental, probably just get Grune the Lonely King. Rampaging Cyclops is fine. Sapling Migration is pretty good. We're going to take Grune. Now here we sort of have a pretty good question. I think unlike the previous packs, we're seeing some nice cards here. Teshar is very good. Slimefoot is also very good. I wonder if we can maybe splash Slimefoot. I think splashing Slimefoot is better than splashing Teshar. So I'm going to take it. Other possibilities would be this Call of the Cavalry, though I think if we take Call of the Cavalry, we take Teshar instead. Or, in our colors, maybe Skittering Surveyor. Slimefoot, on the other hand, can win a game by himself. We also have this Goblin Barrage. Which is, I mean, we don't have a lot of goblins yet. But it could pay off. We also have Grow from the Ashes. So Goblin Barrage lets me sack a Goblin. Which, you know... Otherwise it's 4, deal 4. It's not the worst thing ever. I'd take a second Grow from the Ashes, but I'll take the Barrage. Maybe I can make that work. Oath of Teferi, I believe, does nothing. Adeliz is pretty good, but I don't think we're going to be in that deck at this point. Could take the Chronicler, which I think is probably the play. Do have a Skizit. Green-red is the kicker deck. So I think Skizit is probably pretty fine. Can take a Chronicler. Shield of the Realm is maybe okay. Over the Crowsand Druid. Third Chronicler, though. So this can kick to get back an instant or sorcery, which right now we don't really have. I could also just take a Jousting Lance. And I think at this point, Jousting Lance is good enough. This is equipped for 3, but it's pretty good. At this point, Corrosive Ooze might be the take. Alternative maybe like Zalfarin Void. I don't think Radiating Lightning is worth playing. Let's take the Ooze. This might be Frenzied Rage. I can drop a Frenzied Rage on one of my smaller creatures and start attacking him. That might be okay. I could take a Thorn Elemental here. Probably after that, maybe just Bardic Wanderer over the Pierce the Sky. This basically reads kill a flying creature. Yeah, well, maybe it's fine. Sorcerer's Wrong. We do actually have wizards. We have 2 of those. Most everything else is warrior. But being able to use a wizard, that's not nothing. It's probably sideboard, though. We're not going to play Gaia's Protector. That's just not going to happen. I'll just take the Oath of Teferi. Yep. Okay, so Phyrexian Scriptures. That's really good. It's one of those cards that'll make you switch colors, I think. +1/+1 counter on a creature, and they become an artifact. Next turn, you destroy everything other than artifacts. Alternatively, we have a second Slimefoot. Yeah, this is becoming hard, because War Chief is really just not that good. Can I take... Should I just take a Slimefoot number 2? And end up in, like, green-black? Well, let's see. Other alternatives? Really nothing. It's either Slimefoot or it's Phyrexian Scriptures. I think this red is not going to work out, unfortunately. Probably just cut all this red. Maybe just splash the Skizit and the Warcry. If that's the case... Slimefoot number 2 sounds pretty decent. Helm of the Host is... does not create an artifact creature. Yeah, like, Phyrexian Scriptures is probably stronger. I think I take Phyrexian Scriptures. It's probably good enough. Bolus's Clutches is great. Chalet is great. But at this point, I think maybe we're looking more towards black. Probably take a Thallid Omnivore over the Warcraft Phoenix. This is going to be a Sporecraft Thallid. Yep. This can be Llanowar Elves. Druidic Vow doesn't do anything. Bardic Wanderer might do something. It's just kind of big. It's an artifact creature. Memorial to Glory is pointless. Probably Soul Salvage. This can be Adventurous Impulse. Take a Voltaic Servant here. Yeah, of course we do not get the second Slimefoot back. I'm hoping this Phyrexian Scriptures is going to pay off. It's pretty good. I don't actually have that many legendaries. I have historics. Yeah, I have pretty much no 2-drops. Probably just take a Llanowar Scout here. Can take a Prospector, I guess. Yeah, so the question is, did we end up with enough to warrant playing a Scriptures? Yeah, I think so. Probably don't play Skizit. Probably still play Warcry Phoenix, because I think my deck just doesn't have enough good stuff. So this is either maybe a Feral Abomination. No, probably not. This is a Rat Colony. Actually, this might be Feral Abomination with 2 Llanowar Elves. We actually have some okay ramp. This, maybe we will take a Prospector at that point. Alright, so what do we end up with? It's like 41 cards. I might not even play the Warcry Phoenix. So I think for lands, yeah, let's play one more swamp. But otherwise, I think the game plan is ramp 2 big things, and then attack with big things. That sounds good to me. I'm gonna give this a try. So in Dominaria, black, green are 2 of the 3 best colors, in my opinion. The third being white. I think white is pretty much the best. So we're gonna go into round 1 here. We're at tier 1 silver. We're gonna find out how this is gonna go. Sure. It's like, it's not the best hand, but it's fine. I'm not even gonna show that black card. Alright, some ramp. They're playing white-green, which is pretty scary. We cannot attack him. So, I'll just pass turn. Well, on the bright side, we have plenty of land, so we're going to be able to drop this Abomination. Or the Grim the Lonely King. Whichever one. Probably I guess the Groon. Let's just kick her 3. Yeah. So it's 6 normally, otherwise it costs 9, but they're playing Damping Sphere. What are they doing? Why? Okay, each spell a player casts costs 1 more to cast for each other spell that player casts that turn. It doesn't really do anything. At this point, I'll play a swamp. Oh, Helm of the Host. Well, that's certainly not good. So I can attack with the Voltaic Servant. Yeah, I think at this point I do attack. Because I do want a Gift of Growth. And if I can kill the Sapherd... Alright. So we'll see what happens here. So we're both playing Helm of the Host. Yep, and they're going to equip it on the Sapherd, and they're going to get lots of Saphirlings. It's pretty bad. They can block Grindel on the King forever. Okay, so... yeah, Grindel and the King can attack for a huge amount. But that's it. It's only if it attacks alone. This is Death Touch. Yeah, we'll play it non-kicked. Unfortunately, it's blocked forever because of the Helm of the Host. That does not give trample. They're going to have a lot of tokens. Okay, yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, are they gonna block with lots of stuff? That would be pretty good. They're blocking with everything? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's it? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And they're completely tapped out. That's amazing. I can't believe they did that. So that actually means that there's some possibility of us being able to get through. Kill 8 blockers in one turn. Yeah, that'll be enough to probably do something. On the other hand, I also could have soul salvaged to get the Green Lonely King back, but that's still available as an option. Alright. So I can attack with Grindel on the King. I can also attack with Guy's Protector. So the second one doesn't really help. Because I just trade it for a 2/2. Okay. Huh? Why did it end my turn? Oh, did I run out of time or something? I don't know. I don't know what that was. Regardless, I wasn't going to attack with that anyway. Yeah, so here I think I attack with multiple things. This will actually let me kill all of their creatures if they chump block all of them, which I don't know if they're going to. Oh, it's because Damping Sphere makes things cost 1 more. That's why. That's why I could not cast Land Auras. Whoa, it actually did something. It didn't do anything good, but it did something. Here I think, yeah, I attack with everything. Except for Voltaic Servant, of course. I'm using only enough. Grindel on the King is only a 5/5. I can Soul Salvage to retrieve a Guy's Protector, but I don't see a point in doing that. Yeah, I think we're gonna win. 2 reasons. One is they played Damping Sphere, and the second is they made a really bad block. Being able to soul salvage back whatever dies is also going to help, of course. Though, if they're not going to actually try to kill any of my creatures, that's also fine. Because right now I'm killing their clones, their Shepherd and their Sapperling, every turn and dealing 5, which means, I mean, I'm gonna outpace them. Sure. They get some land. So I think this is basically over. If they do try to block something, I just soul salvage it back. We have a Thorn Elemental, which is going to certainly help finish things off. Can't win. I guess they could draw removal for Thorn Elemental, but it deals damage as if it's not blocked, so it's super trample. I'll take the win. I don't think we deserved it. They really messed the block up. I think if it was not for that blocking mistake, they would have definitely won the game. Though who knows? I mean, it would have at least been a lot closer. Sure. We didn't get to see Phyrexian Scriptures or our Sacrament Master. That's fine. This actually looks fairly decent. Can ramp out a little bit. Ooh. Interesting. So that actually does get a bonus. The Ooze does not. So Thallid Omnivore is fairly strong. Just the fact they can pump at almost any time. Yep. I don't actually know if I'd bother doing that. Could sack an Ooze, or could Gift of Growth. I don't know. Oh, they're actually just gonna let it go through. Definitely let that happen. I was worried they were going to trade it. I think they should definitely want to trade it there. Though, maybe not. Because they can see that I can sack. I'm very surprised they don't attack him with their Vigilance creatures. So we'll definitely attack with Omnivore here. So I could have sacked 3 creatures for +2/+2, which would have been 6. Yeah, I did not have enough to win right there. Okay, just had to confirm for a second. Yeah, I could have gotten 8, I think. But not 9. They're being very generous, not attacking. This can be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This can do 10. I can for 4... I can sack 2 creatures, making this an 8/8. I don't think I can get through. With the Gift of Growth, I can kill almost everything, but not actually everything. Might just wait. Yeah, +2/+2 first strike. Yep. Getting up to 10 is a bit hard. They're gonna attack with their dub? They're not. Okay, Helm of the Host. So I think I Helm of the Host onto Spore Crown Thallid as soon as I get a chance. I can pierce the sky to kill the Aven Sentry, but there's no need. Just kind of pass turn here. Take Servant. Yeah, I think I just take that, that 4. That's fine. Though I could have, maybe sacked a Corrosive Ooze. So here I can Helm of the Host on Spore Crown Thallid. I can also just pierce the skies. I think piercing the skies and leaving a Gift to Growth is enough. Otherwise I'm gonna take... Well, no. I'll do it. I still can sack Corrosive Ooze. It only hits equipment. I can sack it using my Llanowar Elves' mana. I'll do no attackers here. And that itself. The fact they have 4 cards in hand still is a little bit annoying. What could they have? It's a mystery. It's kind of piercing through Teferi's scalp in kind of a strange way. That's interesting. So they're attacking for... Alright, sure. That's block. They've got to have some kind of trick, right? It's got to be better than +2. Oh, it's Gideon's Reproach. That's interesting. So it takes 4, and I can sack 1 creature, but that's not enough. Yeah, okay. I think that's worth it, though. We already have Spore Crown Thallid. We don't really need the Omnivore to finish this off. And I can just Pierce the Sky here. Adamant Will. Interesting. Alright. Okay, combat. So I have these 4/4s. I think I can, if I attack with a 4/4, right now I can pump it, it's +8. That would just kill 1. I think we just do no attacks. Missing on Pierce the Sky is gonna be a problem. Don't even block with that. Maybe I just block here. One blocker. And kick it. If they want to kill my Voltaic Servant using a trick, I guess that's fine. That didn't do anything. Huh? I don't know what they thought that was. Oh, there's 2 tricks. Okay. Yes, this Arbor Armament. That's gonna be absolutely necessary. So here probably, I guess Gurren the Lonely King is fine. Combat. So at this point, my creatures are pretty big. I think I still wait. Well, so I can attack with 3 of them. They can kill 1. And they'd lose 2 knights? No. I'd lose 2. See, they attack 1, 2, I take 5. Yeah, I think this is fine. Because I think they actually do have to chump block some of these. Okay, first trick damage. Save another trick? Yes they do. Alright. I think that's fine. Yes. Alright. And we block it. How many tricks is that? 1, 2, 5 tricks that they have. It's pretty good. That's interesting. I think it doesn't have trample or anything. It's just a big thing. So it's really no better than just chump blocking with the cavalry token. It's actually worse. They've put themselves down a card for no reason. Or is it if they had waited, they could have just hard cast it for 8. Alright, so far so good. So I guess the deck is based on like what card you pick first. Is that what the Helm of the Host on the left side was? The world may never know. Alright, here we are in game 3. We're still in Silver League, but don't know how long that'll last. This is, I'd say this is a pretty good hand. Despite having no early plays, I mean, we have Helm of the Host. And that's all the plays you need, really. Discard to the bottom. They're playing blue. Sparring Construct. It's a bit scary. Those are Corrosive Ooze. Destroys equipments, not artifacts. So, yeah, that doesn't do anything. It is block or becomes blocked. Okay. That's better than I thought. I thought it was only on attack. Okay. Wait, did they miss a land drop? I feel like they missed a land drop. Yeah? I don't know what I do first. Guy's Protector or Helm of the Host? It's probably just Helm of the Host. It's just too good. And this can't block. Yeah. Given that, actually, I wonder... Is they're gonna try to, like, just get me down with this? Yeah, we can Helm of the Guy's Protector here first. I can Gift of Growth if they put something that's a little bit too big. Like that, for example. Right, so all I gotta do is combat, attack, everything attacks. They have to block Guy's Protector. And a Gift of Growth to kill it. There's no way that I can let that just hang around. I can actually kick Gift of Growth. Seems like a pretty decent trade. I'm glad I played the Protector instead of Helm of the Host. So Deep Freeze, it's a 0/4 wall. It's fine, actually. So I can Adventurous Impulse here. Creature or land. I guess I choose a land. What happens if I copy Gaia's Protector? I think I just get a normal Gaia's Protector. I don't think I get, like, a weird 0/4 wall. That'd be weird. I'm going to be taking about 6 a turn. That's a little scary. Might have to just drop a Thorn Elemental first. And then, oh, have to drop a Grim on the King instead. Alternatively, I can Helm of the Host to copy a Guy's Protector. It's a good question. We're gonna do 6 to me. So I have 3 turns. If I copy Gaia's Protector, I'll have 4 next turn. And yeah, it's seeming like it's not gonna be fast enough. Let's play a normal one. Not having that 7th mana for the Thorn Elemental, that is a problem. Another Deep Freeze. I think that's okay, because I think I can still Helm of the Host. 7+1 to flying, okay. Yep, that's gonna do it. So do you have... Yeah, I've got no way out of this one. Well, let's find out what happens when I Helm of the Host Grindel on the King. Yeah, it's just normal on the King. Could have done 10 there, I guess. Which would have been pretty fun, but yeah, not close enough, unfortunately. Pretty close. Alright, so that's 1 loss. Not terrible. Probably shouldn't have attacked into the construct, I guess. Maybe we should have waited until we had Helm of the Host out. Would have slowed down the clock, I think, a tiny bit. But other than that, I think it was fine, the way we played. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a keep. We have a turn 2 play. We have some expensive cards, of course. That's just how it is. Okay. Black-white. Unicorn. Pretty good. Let's start with a ooze. There's the Corsair. We're going to be able to pierce the sky and kill it, which is nice. Yeah, we'll just pierce the sky right now. Otherwise they'll attack him with flying 2/2 lifelink and I won't be able to block it. There's no point in taking that damage. Aether Glider. Okay. It's up to 5 mana. Next turn we'll Partick Wanderer, and then we'll Thorn Elemental. And then I think we'll be fine. Yeah, Stronghold Confessor, sure. Confessor can attack, but I can just block it. I'll trade a Confessor for an Ooze, which is a trade I'd make. Afonso. Okay, Blessed Light, sure. I think here's still no attackers. It's not worth trading the Ooze for the Unicorn. We'll use it as a blocker to block the Confessor. Still haven't seen Slimefoot. Or you Slimefoot. Or my Phyrexian scriptures. That's what I really want to see. Though, it wouldn't help with the Easter Glider. I've already used Piercing. Yeah. Okay. So I can attack in with Thorn Elemental. I think now I do. Taking a 7 this turn. That is quite unfortunate. Yeah, the only thing that can keep me in this really is the Arbor thing. Interesting. Yeah, that means I do have to block like this, I believe. No, I take 7. Yeah, that's fine. Land, unfortunately, is not anything. So we'll concede. That went distinctly worse. Alright, so I guess it's going to be a real nail biter if we're going to make it up to 7 hits this time. Probably not. We'll see if we can get up to 5. Opponent is going first. We're in Desert Land. Keep this. We can Voltaic Servant and Jousting Lance. Or Corrosive Ooze. I think Voltaic Servant and Jousting Lance is probably better. Yeah, we'll Corrosive Ooze first. This is going to take a while to equip. I don't even know if I use this Arbor Armament to kill the 1/1 flyer. I probably still do. Is it a 1/1 counter? Ooh, it's a 1/1 counter. We'll just wait. I think in that case I do, because that'll give me a 3/3 ooze, which I think becomes big enough to start doing things with. The fact they're playing blue makes me a little bit worried. I'll use it though. There's less counter spells in this set. It's just Wizard Lightning, I think. Or Wizard Retort. Okay. So can't attack in quite yet. Could drop an Omnivore or could drop a Jousting Lance. feel like here I want to Jousting Lance over the Omnivore. Can't equip it this turn. The next turn I'll throw it on the Voltaic Servant or on the Corrosive Ooze. Yeah, the fact that it's like that says maybe I should just throw it onto the Ooze. Though actually, if I throw it onto the Voltaic Servant, yeah, that's just as good. And it untaps. I love it. So I can kill 2 Saprolings, or I can kill the Scout. Probably kill the Scout, I think. Wow. It's a good card. Given that, I think I just play out my Feral Abomination. I can actually throw a Jousting Lance onto the Feral Abomination, though it's less, not really purposeful. Enemy German bounces a creature, so I'm going to bounce that. Alright. Chose not to attack the Steel Leaf Champion. Kind of surprising. I can actually throw down Grun the Lonely King now. Which is better because it survives the Steel Leaf Champion. Yeah, Dominaria is a lot slower. The fact that I can, at least reasonably get up to 6 and 7 mana in some of these matches. Sphinx. So I can attack with Grun the Lonely King with the Jousting Lance, but I don't think it's necessary. I think if I can just attack with it, I either clear their board, or at least I start picking off some of their tokens. Okay, so they're gonna let me kill the Steel Leaf Champion. That's fine by me. We'll do this first. just drop the Feral Abomination. I mean, that was like a 3 for 1 or a 4 for 1. Yeah, it was 1, 2. Yeah, it was a lot. Here, I think I just go ahead and move this. Yeah, there's not really any point in moving the Jousting Off back. The fact they're not attacking with the Cloud Rooter Sphinx is a little unusual. I guess they don't want me to attack with the Ooze. But here, I think it's worth trading the Ooze for the Mara. Alright. It's actually fine. Do they have a counterspell? That'd be amazing. It did. Alright. Okay, so they're top decking and we still have a little bit of gas to go. Alright, they reveal they have nothing. I think do I just take 7 here? Yeah, probably. They need to be able to deal 5 extra damage. Yeah. Oh, they tapped their creature to play it? That's a big mistake. I guess they gave up. But there's really no reason to. I mean, they should have been able to go, I think, at least another turn or 2. And with Cloud Readers in the sky, there's a chance that they were going to be able to finish me off. I don't know. It seems close enough that I would have played it out. Huh. I think this is probably no. 4 lands and no creatures. I just don't think that that's going to be how we're going to win. And we had no black land, just 4 forests. Well, Adventurous Impulse might have helped. I don't know. I guess I could have kept it in Adventurous Impulse. Probably would have hit something. Our opponent's thinking a while. Yeah, that seems more keepable. I just feel like all of our cards are live here. Just before they come out. We're down a card, unfortunately. I'll just pass here. Okay. Alright, summon an adventurous impulse. I can take an omnivore or forest. I think I'll just take the forest here. I do want to get up to that Green Lonely King. So I can equip this. If I equip it on my Llanowar elves and start attacking... No, that doesn't do anything. This way they can attack me for 5. I think that's fine. They can attack me for 5 anyway. Yeah, come to think of it, that was Sporecron Thalid, which, well, it would have been a 4/4 for 4, which is fine. This is deal 5 damage. Okay. Yeah, I was worried they might have something like that. Combat, attack. Yep, nothing. Pierce the sky. That is suspiciously nothing. I think here we armament to kill the Lavamancer. Unfortunately, that's what we have to do. Oh, they actually did not attack. I don't understand that. We're gonna pass. I guess I could have attacked the Llanowar elves. There we go. Now play Grun. Grun. He's like he's an ape warrior. Ah, what a nice guy. I feel like now we're in business. Can attack in for 10. They must certainly have to chump block that. Black doesn't have a lot of removal in this set. Just like settle the score, which I think is uncommon. And they've already used a fight with fire on a 2-cost creature. It's pretty good for me. Played Confessor without kicker. It's kind of surprising. Oh, because it's playing a Torgar. That's why. Alright. So the question, I think, is... What do we do here? I can equip the Jousting Lance onto Grun. Will attack me for a bunch. Or should I just trade Grun? Yeah, I'll trade Grun. I think if they're willing to do it, I should take them up on the offer. So I do only have 6 mana, which is not enough to also make Jousting Lance. But I would trade Guy's Protector and Llanowar Elves for Torgar at this point. Or I'd just chump. It's not... I don't strictly need to do anything fancy. Okay, so they chose not to attack. Given that, I think I attack with Grun again. Still happy to make that trade. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright, so I can attack here for 9. Which is not enough. Oh, I should have equipped the Jousting Lance onto the Protector. It seems like it was a mistake. Yeah. Let me just protect the Protector. It was kind of backwards. That Jousting Lance should definitely have moved. This if you attack with 3 or more creatures, so I think I just pierce the sky at the end of turn to remove a blocker. You look at very scared about Grun, but I mean, if you just chomp him every turn, he's not that bad. He only gets the double when he attacks alone. Alright, this is looking a lot better, like we're probably gonna get to 5. It's obviously a lot easier to say that once I'm at 4 than when I'm at 2 and 2. Oh, there's our scriptures and our slime foot. Fortunately, it's too little too late. Wow. Probably just gonna keep that. I think Llanowar Scout on top is gonna have to maybe keep us in the game long enough to grow from the ashes. Well, this is a problem. think we're just going to pass turn here. Wow. Okay. We definitely lose. I'll just reborn. Yeah, grow from the ashes. I am gonna take, I guess, a swamp. On the bright side, we're gonna discard a Gift of Growth. So they're not gonna be able to resurrect anything interesting. Okay, so what do I have to do here? So if I put down Voltaic Servant, it's a better use of mana. Yeah, I mean, if we didn't have such a slow start, we'd be in a little bit better position. This is fine. We do have to take care of that Omnivore somehow. Helm of the Host is going to help. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They can do like 11 this turn, which is pretty scary. The fact that they played that before combat was very nice. Okay, so unfortunately this Arbor Armament is not going to do anything because I am 1 mana short. I can do this. Okay, so now I have blockers forever at least. And they discard a card at Yikes. So we'll do no attackers. That's a nice turn too. Wow. It's a pretty nice combo. Let's see if we get Thorn Elemental out of our hand. Would be nice. Ruin is definitely not the card I was hoping to get hit. Arctic Wanderer is also not the card. Unfortunately, this is just a straight loss. Don't really see a way around this one. I can Arbor Armament to protect myself from full damage. I guess that's probably okay. But if I do... I just lose later. I think I just have to cross my fingers. I think that's actually the only way through this one. Thorn Elemental? Nope. Phyrexian Scriptures. Oh no, that's one turn too late. Because they just attack me with everything. Yeah, there's nothing I can do against this, unfortunately. If I had used the armament, I had 4 more life. Chump. Would have taken like 3, 2. But I think at this point there's no way. I guess I should have done that. Though if I had that in my hand and played this, I could have also killed Urgos. Wow, a Territorial Allosaurus as well. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's definitely game. All they have to do is attack with everything, yeah. We'll just, we'll block for fun. Alright, still not too bad. I think we went 4-3. Yeah, that's fine. It's not really what I'd like to see. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.